Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday, August 8th. Thanks for being with us for Live with Lee and Hayley today. Hope you're having a great day so far.
We got a big show. We got a live band here today at the Twig and Berries. I think 75% of them are here.
That's right. The really important
got a twig
ones.
And
a berry.
Well, I don't know how many berries we got.
We don't know.
But I love those guys. One of my favorite bands. They're going to be playing for us. We're going to play a little game with them coming up a little bit later because they're going to be performing at Lakeside Live.
That's right. This coming Saturday, you can watch them perform live at Lakeside Live. What a great venue. What a great event. And we're going to be playing a little game with them today and talking to our friends from Lakeside Live about what else you can expect this weekend. The concert series here in Lexington.
And then we'll talk about what's happening at the State Fair with our friends from Rallies.
That's right. At the State Fair coming up in just over a week, so it's going to be good.
We should maybe do a show from up there.
I think that'd be really fun. I've never been to the Kentucky State Fair.
I don't know that
awesome?
I have a long time ago.
Yeah, I hear people talk about it, but I've never been.
Qualified as awesome, but I'd qualify it as a good family fun.
Well, thanks to our sponsors that are watching and standing by in the green room here to talk about how great it is.
I'm just saying, I enjoyed it.
Awkward. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. How are you today?
I'm good. Speaking of Lakeside Live, you and I and Claire Crouch and our buddy Kenny Rice.
That's right.
And Cruiser from WVOK.
Love him.
And my buddy Scott Wilson were down at the Comedy Club watching the championship show last night.
It was so much fun. All the comics last night were really good.
Yeah, you were a judge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all judged.
With some of the folks I mentioned, Scott and I hosted, and it was interesting and weird. It seems rigged to me. It's not, though. Scott's son, Garrett, won the competition.
I know, he won. He was really good.
So proud of that guy.
He was really good. If you've never been out to a comedy show, but it's at Comedy Off-Broadway, or you've never been to one of these comedy competitions at Comedy Off-Broadway, it's so much fun. Go out. It's a great night to spend with your friends and family and just something unique to do. So we had a blast last night. It was really fun.
And by the way, there's nothing to win or gain other than they now get to go to the Pioneer Playhouse.
That's right.
August 24th and 25th. I believe that's Friday and Saturday, and open for me and Scott Wilson as we'll do our comedy tour down there in Danville.
Have you ever performed at Pioneer Playhouse?
No.
As you know, it's an outdoor venue.
No.
Have you ever done like a big outdoor event like that?
I've done a few outdoor events. Normally don't like them.
Really?
Because of noise. But this place is built for theater.
Yet another thing we're going to talk about on the show today that you're not impressed with. The Kentucky State Fair, it's okay. The Pioneer Playhouse is okay.
I enjoyed it. No, the Pioneer Playhouse is fantastic. What I'm saying is normally outdoor venues are just outdoors somewhere.
Yeah.
They have built an amphitheater.
Yeah.
So
it's really
everything's contained. Yeah, it's great.
It's going to be good. So this morning you were recording your podcast. I want to give a shout out to your podcast for people that don't know about it.
Yeah, the Funkhauser Situation.
The Funkhauser Situation. It's Lee Cruz and our buddy Chris Tomlin. You've seen him on Hey Kentucky.
It's on the KSR network or brand of podcast that they have. So you can go to the KSR.
You're promoting this very well.
Page and find the Funkhauser Situation.
Which one of the comics last night looked and he included it in his set. Speaking of KSR, he looked so much like Matt Jones.
David Williams.
Yes, David Williams.
Yeah.
He looked so much like Matt Jones, and it was part of his shtick. It was actually very funny.
And I think what he did, he really messed his hair up, made it look bad, and then there you go, you got Matt.
Really, his hair looked just as bad as Matt's does on a daily basis. It was amazing. I love podcasts as well. You need to listen to Lee's. It's very funny. I've really...
Wait a minute. I see what you're doing now. I was like, why are you plugging my podcast? She just wants to talk about this thing she listens to.
I want to talk to you guys about the most quality...
You just used me and Chris Tomlin to get to this murder thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm really into this podcast called My Favorite Murder. If you've never listened to it, it's awesome. If you're into true crime, which I am, I love true crime and like crime procedurals. It's called My Favorite Murder. It's these two ladies from out in LA. One of them is like has been one of the head writers on the Ellen Show. She's awesome. Okay. Another one is on the Cooking Channel, but then they also have this podcast together because they both love true crime. So every single week they talk about they'll talk about cases you've heard about, like John Benet Ramsey or, Christopher Dorner that was just a couple years ago in California. But they'll talk about these obscure, crazy murders that you've never heard of. But they do it,
what do they bring to it?
It's technically a comedy podcast because they're
so
hilarious. So it's very funny on top of really informative and interesting.
Is it dark humor?
Some of it is. Some of it is just making light of an awful situation.
Sounds like it.
But yeah, it's really, really funny. So that's a podcast I'm into.
I'll check it out.
But also check out Lee's podcast.
She never listens once. Not once.
I've heard it's good.
Okay.
Want to do our hot topics?
Let's roll. Here we go.
Fire!
topic.
Any fans of the film Dodgeball out there?
I like what they're doing here.
Oh, yeah. In honor of August 8th today, ESPN2 is going to be airing 24 hours of off-the-wall sports, as in ESPN The Ocho, featured in the film Dodgeball. It's a spin-off from the movie Dodgeball, a true underdog story. Beginning today, you can tune in to watch sports like professional cornhole.
Yeah, there it is.
Chess boxing?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Well, you play chess, and then, then you get up and you fight.
What?
And then you go back to playing chess again.
This is real?
Yeah.
ESPN The Ocho has needed to be around for so long. 6 rounds of chess and then 5 rounds of boxing. That's how it works.
I love
They
it.
also have competitive eating that's going to be on today. Who can eat the most in the least amount of time? It's going to be good. Lightsaber combat.
What?
Mixed martial arts, fencing, and other forms of combat. The games are on ESPN today. It's 24 hours today. Check it out. ESPN The Ocho. Love the movie Dodgeball. It was on TV not too long ago, and I watched quite a bit of it.
I checked it out earlier, me and our photographer Cody, and they were doing frog jumping competitions.
What?
That was one of the things. And then the other one was about noodling, where you stick your hand in the catfish mouth.
Yeah,
and
hillbilly
try to pull
hand
it out.
fishing.
Yeah. That was one of the sports that they're offering up on the Ocho.
On the Ocho. Check it out today if you want to have some fun.
Okay, so Arizona Cardinals are challenging fans. Fans at the University of Phoenix Stadium can win some Cardinal swag if they can eat a cheeseburger. Here's the deal.
Not just any cheeseburger.
Yeah, this one is the 7-pound gridiron burger. It costs $75. Features 5 1/3 pounds of burger patties, 5 all-beef hot dogs, 5 bratwurst, 20 slices of American cheese, 8 slices of bacon, 8 chicken tenders, 12 ounces of fries, lettuce, pickle, tanker sauce on a 10-inch bun.
Anyone who finishes this and doesn't die will receive a Cardinals jersey and get their photo on the scoreboard. That's it?
Yeah.
That is it? I thought there was going to be more after it. You get your picture made and a jersey? That jersey better have diamonds on it. Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, you get a satisfying meal.
Do you? Because that sounds to me like you're putting your life on the line.
No, you're not. I
could not eat a quarter of that. And I pride myself on a large appetite.
Jesse, would you like to take it on?
No.
Okay.
No.
An Amish man in Michigan is making sure everyone can use Uber. He's using his horse and buggy. He calls it Amish Uber.
I love this.
The Detroit Free Press reports there's no app. You have to flag him down to get a ride. It costs $5 to hitch a ride with
he's got to
guy.
be in your neighborhood, I guess. I'll stand out here. I think that guy from Amish Uber is coming by.
I would love to take
$5
Amish Uber.
I love this. Rolling up in style. Very nice. Wonder how much money he's made so far.
$10.
Yeah, $10.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. This makes me think social media has gone too far. Apparently, a lot of clients are asking plastic surgeons to make them look like their Snapchat filters. As you know, Snapchat gives users the option to edit blemishes, enhance their lips and eyes, lots of other fun stuff. Well, people are now asking for the filtered or photo-edited versions of themselves. So they'll go in and say, this is what I want to look like. It's called Snapchat dysmorphia. Medical experts say social media photo filters are altering people's perception of beauty worldwide. A 2017 survey from the American Academy of Facial, Plastic, and Reconstructive Surgery found 55% of surgeons reported seeing patients who mention selfies as a reason for requesting surgery.
It's a 2-dimensional photograph.
Yeah.
I mean, to use a filter to say this is what I want to look like,
that's
hopefully the surgeon goes, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, surely.
You don't need anything.
I can understand if maybe it filters it and you're like, oh, I really like, I've hated my nose forever and I like the way it looks better in this. To have that, but those filters make you a lot. It looks like you have like makeup on or everything's so smooth. I'm like, just take better care of your skin and put pretty makeup on. Like, I don't think this is something a plastic surgeon can do.
Right.
Or should do. I think it's weird. Snapchat filters are filters and fun for a reason because they're not realistic and lifelike.
Sad. I think it's just sad. New Zealand's newest attractions offers adventure tourists and thrill seekers a unique opportunity to catapult 500 feet in a matter of seconds.
Oh.
You just become a human slingshot.
Nope.
A catapult pushes riders straight out in one direction before dropping nearly 500 feet. You can expect, oh my goodness, reach speeds upwards of 60 miles an hour.
What?
No, thank you.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't do this. Oh my gosh. I mean, some people love this stuff though.
Well, the adrenaline junkies.
Oh my gosh, no. I hate the feeling of free falling.
I know you do.
You learned this when we went to the Bluegrass Fair.
Yeah,
and
we were
I had
10 feet in the air.
I had a full-on panic attack.
Yeah, it was awful.
For me, not for him. He was laughing because he thought I was joking. And
Yeah,
I wasn't.
until you
I clawed his thigh. I was like, I'm really not having fun right now. It was terrifying. But you love that feeling of free falling.
Oh, yeah, I love the zero gravity. What little boy doesn't?
I don't know. I don't have my finger on the pulse of the little boy community as you do.
Okay. Wait a minute. That didn't
wait,
sound
that
right
wasn't.
at
That
all.
wasn't.
That is.
That was.
I'd like a retraction.
A little housekeeping. What I just said is non-factual.
Yes, thank you.
There we go. Editor's Corner.
Okay.
Anyway, our last hot topic today. A New Jersey woman thought she was helping a down-and-out man by paying for his food at a gas station. Ends up she was paying for country music star Keith Urban's order. The substitute teacher said she'd made it her resolution to help customers at a gas station once a week. Well, she jumped at the chance when this man ahead of her was short a few bucks. When she remarked afterwards, "You look like Keith Urban," he said, "I am." She didn't believe him and asked his bodyguard to confirm it was him. Well, after he did, Urban
at the Wawa.
At the Wawa, ended up taking a picture with her. Nice.
That's nice.
He doesn't look homeless.
Surely to goodness he
She
gave
just
her.
thought he was down and out and didn't have enough money to pay for it.
Yeah, that says everything about musicians, doesn't it? The way they dress.
But, okay,
I'm
that
looking
is
at the
true.
band right now.
That is true. The band we have in here, they look
homeless.
Destitute.
A little bit.
It is.
Yeah.
Keep them in your prayers.
All right.
No, we love the Twig and Berries. You're going to see them perform live in just a couple minutes.
Well, the excitement's building as we count down to the 2018 Kentucky State Fair.
It's now just days away. We've got all the details for you. Coming up next, stay with us. You're watching Live with Lee and Hayley.